I'm curious what your thoughts were about playing against Pat Beverley over times in your career, and then seeing him tonight specifically in the fourth quarter kind of spark things, and sort of the difference between playing against a guy like that and playing with him.
I mean, uh, from past experiences playing against him, just a real aggressive player on the defensive end. On the floor, trying to talk, make you get technical fouls. Just trying to get in your head pretty much throughout the game, playing good defense. And, it's pretty much now, just being on team with him, you see the background, of what he does day in and day out. Get to know him a little bit better, know his mindset, how he feels coming into games, and, what challenges he has for himself.
Is he a guy who can change a game like tonight with just his energy?
You just said it yourself. You've seen what happened tonight. He made big shots, got some steals early in that fourth quarter, middle of the fourth, and got us some easy points. So, definitely.
Kawhi, obviously it's the first game of many for you and Paul together, but how would you assess your first game together? What were some of the kinks that you think you need to work on after that first game?
It's pretty much just finding each other's spots and knowing, knowing the plays. You know what I mean? It's still tough. We're both on kind of minute restriction, and so it's hard to get a flow with one another. But just plays, just knowing the plays, knowing each other's spots, and then the language on the defensive end. And it's just repetition. That's what we need right now.
Kawhi, sort of along the lines of you were talking about Pat, but when you watched this Clippers, or when you watched last season's Clippers team, did it look like what it felt like today? If that makes sense, like, did you feel is this what you envisioned when you joined the squad?
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, it's a basketball game. This is what it came down to tonight. Grinding it out. You know, Thinking about the next possession, and just coming here. I said it before. Just felt like everybody, bought into a plan. Doc was a good coach, and they had a good front office. And, I didn't know what to expect in the games. I wanted to win, and, we did that tonight. So I guess that's a little bit of me envisioning that.
Kawhi, the offense still feels like a work in progress. Are there any players in particular that you feel particularly comfortable with on the court, and what are your thoughts on the offense overall?
I think we're still learning each other. I was out for like a week, due to a knee contusion, and it's just gonna be reps. We gotta play. We just gotta keep playing, pretty much. I feel like we have a lot to, improve at. I definitely don't think we're gonna be this type of offensive team like we were tonight or in the past. I think it's just practice and playing these games.
Excuse me, Kawhi, can you take us through the dunk you had in the block?
What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want to say. It was just more of just the build-up leading into that play, what you were seeing, and your thought process with everything.
Patrick threw me the ball. I took 2 dribbles to the paint and tried to jump high and dunk the basketball. And Kemba got it open for a 3, and I jumped my highest to try to contest, and I got a block.
Kawhi, when you look at this team, the chemistry, the character, it just seems like everybody just pulls and cares for each other. Can you elaborate on this chemistry of this team?
I think everybody, from a mindset point, wants to win. Everybody's unselfish. And I think that's a good carryover that we're having right now. And, we're locking in at, moments. You see moments out there when we are clicking, but you see that, the chemistry still is in there sometimes, with the turnovers and, just passing the ball the wrong when guys are catching it, defense rotations, talking. So I feel like it's a lot for us to improve still. We're still going to improve. We want to get better. We're not complacent. And that's everybody on, from the starters to the end on the bench.
Hey, Kawhi, back here in the back. You got Paul George on one side, yourself and Lou Williams. How soon do you expect that you guys can be up to speed and playing how you anticipate playing throughout the rest of the season?
I'm not sure. Time will tell. It's going to be a game when, something just clicks and we are not thinking about it. We're just playing basketball. And, that's when you're a great team, when you're just out there playing, not thinking emotion.
Kawhi, were the Celtics more physical than other teams in defending you, and especially Smart? Marcus Smart?
No, I mean, it's been like this. Coming up pick and roll, two to the ball, but I mean, it's a good defender. He plays hard, and they want to be somewhere, at the end of the road too. So they're going to come in and play both ends of the floor, and that's what you want. This is what's going to get you better as a player and as a team. You want people to come out there and challenge you so you could, get better.
Hey, Kawhi, over here. Yeah, I know how long you and PG have wanted to play together, and both of you guys high basketball IQ. So when you get to see on the court tonight how the defenses are rotating to you guys and packing the paint and what players will be open around you, does your mind start to think about the possibilities and what can be now?
No, I'm just taking it step by step. Like I said, it's the next game tomorrow. Practice and just get better from there. You can't skip steps. You got to take every step slow and learn each other.
Kawhi, in the final 6 minutes of the game, it seemed like the team just turned it up to another level. What did you think you saw from the team?
I think we, got some block shots, rebounded the ball, got some steals, and then, Lou Will hit some big shots. PG did. Pat Beverley hit big shots as well. Trez was on the rebounds. That's what happened pretty much. We ended up knocking down shots.
You held their top scorer, Walker, 10 below his season average. How key is it to a win when you are able to contain the best player on the other team like you did tonight?
It's a group effort. You know what I mean? He's been playing great. Everybody's been playing great on their team. He's been carrying them. And, we all came out with a challenge. The whole team guarding them pretty much. You've seen that. And, it was good. It's a good win for us coming out.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.